Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
Anybody new to the channel, I'm Papergoy. I have a day job. I work out of my house. I've got 40,000 items up between eBay and Amazon. And I've got a cohort in the channel. And he is?
Mr. Magazine with a big warehouse, 13 employees, 600,000 listings online, and that's it.
Nice. Today's topic comes up from a subscriber. Actually, it was a subscriber. They mentioned about it on the live show, and if you haven't watched our live show, definitely do so. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. Well, one of the most interactive reselling shows out there. And it's about, wanted to talk about inflation and whether your cost of goods sold will increase with inflation. And on the one hand, definitely. Do you remember what we were paying for supplies back in the day?
Well,
a lot less.
Yeah. I don't know the exact number, but it could be half the price it is now, or even less than that, years ago.
So that's definitely something or other that does increase. There's nothing you can do about it. I've been noticing we buy corrugated pads to put in the packages when we send magazines and all that sort of thing out. Mm-hmm. And I've been noticing the prices going up. And part of that, of course, is an increase in postage because it's costing them more to send it to us. So It's going up there. Yep. And then the cost of the raw material itself is going up. So yes, we are being hit by inflation and cost of postage. We're being hit by that as well. But what about on purchases? Are you noticing when you're buying merchandise? Now, you are to some extent because you've got kind of a two-tiered system within the way you sell. You sell things like you sell on Amazon. I'm going to call them blaster boxes and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Those you're definitely paying more for,
right? Because
the manufacturer is increasing the price of them.
Sure.
So why don't you go in a little bit on that side of things and what you do with the prices increasing and how you...
Yeah, so it all depends, how much profit I want to make, I guess, when I'm selling on Amazon. So obviously if Walmart or Target raises their prices, my buyers, they're waiting in line or they do the bots online, they have to pay more, they're going to charge me more. But it all depends on how much the product is selling for. So some products they could pay $32 with tax, and if it's going for $35 online, then I don't want nothing to do with it because I can't make any money. So it has to be something where I get a $10, $15, $20 window. So after the fees, even if I'm making $5 or $10 a box, it's $5 or $10 I wasn't making a year ago.
And you're doing it in volume, which
right,
is the
yeah.
key. You're not buying one, because if you're buying one,
right.
I mean, it's worthwhile buying one if you happen to be at a garage sale buying other stuff anyway, and you say, I can make a quick $5.
Right.
But you're doing 100 at a time.
Yeah, and I just bought, I don't know, almost $20,000 worth yesterday, which is insane. But but it's, again, I'm hoping to make a lot. That $20,000, maybe I'll make $5,000 or $10,000. So my profit isn't as huge. Where if I spent $20,000 on magazines, I might have $250,000 in magazines, but it might take me 5 or 10 years to make the $20,000 back. So this is less profit but quicker return. Yep. Definitely faster sell-through rate, especially during the holiday season.
Well, and the other place that the increase or the inflation will hit us is if you're buying one-offs of value. And by that I mean if you're going out there and we'll take just a random comic book and it's worth $100 now.
Right.
They come in and it was worth $75 before, but it's gotten a little more collectible and people are raising their prices because of inflation.
Right.
Well, if I come in to sell it to you and it's $75 and I'm saying I need 40% of value, you're giving me $28. Now it's selling for $100. Right. You're giving me $40. So on those kind of deals, it will increase your costs.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to say that in general, if you're buying secondhand goods in bulk, it's probably not going to increase it very much. Now, it will in some instances, because what I'm thinking of is you go to a Salvation Army or a VOA or whatever, they're charging, I don't think VOA even has stores anymore, but Goodwill. They've increased their prices considerably on books, for example. They're charging, $2.99, $3.99, $5.99 on a book. Well, that doesn't give you a lot of room because they scan a lot of things before they even put them out there, so they've pulled a lot of the better stuff out. And on the other hand, they've also gone and other people have gone through and scanned books as well there. So there it's a little tough to make anything when they're wanting $5.99 for a book.
Right.
But if you go to an estate sale, 95% of estate sales, it's $2 for a hardcover, $1 for a softcover, or $1 for a hardcover, 50 cents for a softcover. That's just what it is. That's what it's been for years.
Yeah.
You go to a garage sale, they got the books out for $1 a piece. That's just what they have. And sure, the price of a book may have been, $16.99, for a brand new book back in 1985, and now it's $34.99, so the price has doubled.
Yeah.
They're still charging $1. They were charging $1 for it back in 1990 at a garage sale. They're still charging $1 for it today. And then you get into the big bulk lots of things, the deals that you do. You're picking up 20,000 magazines. Do you care that the price of a magazine at the newsstand now is $8.50?
No, that's irrelevant.
Whereas it was $3 back in the day?
Right. It makes me want to price it higher, thinking that, okay, this is brand new for $8. Now mine's 40 years old. It really should be worth way more than $8 if you think about that.
A lot of people don't think about that, unfortunately. But so I'm going to say inflation does hit us all. It definitely hits us on, like I said, the shipping supplies, the postage, all those kind of deals. And if you're dealing in the newer items, it's definitely going to hit you. There's no doubt whatsoever it's going to hit you, because if you're doing the Amazon RA and you're going to the store and the price of Legos has gone from $12 to $16, you're paying more for your goods. You just are. There's no doubt at all about that. Nothing you can do about that whatsoever. So there it's going to hit you, but the flip side of that is you're probably selling the items for more.
Right.
But if you're into secondhand goods, I do not see the day that the church sale, who is there wanting to get rid of things, is going to say, oh, all hardcover books are $10 a piece. They're not doing that. They're not doing that.
They want to get rid of
them. They want them gone. And if you go on the last day of the church sale and you say, hey, you got a whole bunch of sheet music there left, how about $20 and I take all of it?
Right.
They're not going to count it up and say, well, there's 400 pieces. We should be charging 35 cents a piece because of inflation. No, they're going to say, take it.
Take it, get out of here.
Oh, there's a little extra room in your box. You want to grab those books as well?
Exactly.
They don't care. They want the stuff gone. So will inflation affect us? Of course it will. But that's where you put a positive spin on it, and you can actually raise your prices a little bit. And it's justified because all of your costs are going up as well as far as the back end things. The postage costs, the cost of the cost of labor definitely is affecting you. So you've got to raise your prices for that, but you can still pick things up at the same prices that historically have been. There's always been dollar comic boxes. There's always been dollar card boxes.
Right. Yeah.
You pull through the box for $1 a piece and you can pull some stars out of it. Those are there, and they're always going to be there because it's a quick way for a card dealer to make a quick $10, $15, $20. Somebody comes in and buys 10 cards, he made $10 on stuff that's not worth his time.
Exactly.
And so on. So will it affect us? Yes, it does, but not really as bad with what we deal in as it does a lot of other people. So hopefully that helps you some. Do comment down below what you've seen in it with inflation and how it's affected you. And do hit the like button, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.